Now, it's no secret that I love the Classics line, and as such, I would like my collection to be Classics oriented. Nice updated figures with good accuracy, great articulation, and lots of fun to be had all around. But lately there comes a few points of which one to have for the collection, and therein lies the dilemma I was having for a while. Which Megatron did I want to have for my Classics collection? At first I was thinking Classics Megatron, obviously. Not those colors though. I was really looking at the One Shall Stand, One Shall Fall box set from Amazon, but expectedly, I just couldn't get away from those massive wings on his back. I thought I could. I couldn't. So what's next? Well, they don't make Megatron into guns anymore, so Tank Megatron is the way to go. Titan's Return seemed like a viable option at first, but I just couldn't get away from the fact that it looked too much like Blitzwing. Combiner Wars Leader Megatron didn't interest me at all, and by this point, I'm running out of options. Until then, as the new Siege line came into play. Yep, since the Prime Wars trilogy ended, we have the new trilogy of Generations figures called War for Cybertron trilogy. No relation to the game. And with a new line of toys comes brand new versions of our two favorite faction leaders. So, here's Siege Megatron. And my god, this guy is just absolutely stunning. I am in love with this figure, and if it's not clear already, this is going to be my definitive Classics Megatron. Because it looks so good. His head's the proper shape and looks great. His chest looks good. He doesn't have massive wings hanging off the back. Like, the only kibble on his back are these tank treads, and even then, they look fine. And check out this incredible fusion cannon. Yeah, that thing definitely packs a punch. Now, one of the things with the Siege line is that a lot of the figures are covered in battle damage. Some of it have less than others, but this guy has quite a bit of battle damage all over him. You can see he's got quite a bit on his legs, his arms, his chest, even's got a little bit up there on his head. I thought all the battle damage would bother me a whole lot, but when you have it in hand, you don't really notice it a whole lot. And if it is that obtrusive to you, you can just take some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip and just go in there real hardcore and get it all off. I've seen plenty of people do it, and they come out looking amazing. So if you really wanted to, yeah, you can take the battle damage off. Maybe I will one day, not entirely sure if I can actually be bothered. We'll see how it goes. But yes, guys, not only does he look amazing, he can pose really amazingly as well. Some of the best articulation that a Megatron figure has had, including, but not limited to, a waist joint, elbows, knees, all the usual stuff. But if we also come down here to the feet, and we unclick it, got a nice ankle tilt. Now, some people have been having problems with their ankle tilt, saying that it's hard to get them to stay locked in, but honestly, mine work perfectly fine. Even on this leg, you gotta push a little harder, but it goes in perfectly fine. I guess the only gripe is that he can't really look up a whole lot without breaking the illusion that he transforms with this plate, and in all honesty, it doesn't really bother me a whole lot. But wait, there's more. Megatron also comes with this gigantic sword, which you can see in the middle is pretty much a gun. It has a scope on there as well. We'll get into how this is more important in the vehicle mode, but right now, we'll just stick it right here in his hand. That looks good. You can take this other peg and stick it all over the massive amounts of weapon ports that he has all over him. You can get into some ridiculous things with these ports. Or you can just leave it in for vehicle mode and just stick this end right into the fusion cannon. And now you've got this monstrous thing. Like, what the hell? Who would even want this? I'm glad it's an option. I'll probably never use it again, but damn. So yes, Megatron here is already on his way to being an amazing figure, and that's just the robot mode. The vehicle mode, just as good. And tank mode looks absolutely incredible. No compromising jet mode here like the Titan's Return. We have just a plain, simple tank mode that just looks stunning. And as you can see, the big gun from the inside of the sword makes a comeback, and that's because you take it off, and the entire sword handle goes right underneath here. That's the best way for weapon storage I've ever seen on a Megatron toy. Hasbro, you really did it right this time. It's amazing. What's even cooler is that you don't even need to take off the fusion cannon at all. The option is there if you want to, but you don't have to. And frankly, I appreciate that, and don't think I ever will. But yeah, we've got the little accents of red, the nice gray going all over, black all over. Even the wheels down here are functioning, but down here comes a little problem. You see his face kind of peeking through his chest in this bit up here. But I don't really care because I don't display my figures like this. So, Peeping Megatron will just stay underneath there. But yeah, guys, this figure is just absolutely incredible, and I'm so happy that I'm able to have it. And honestly, so far I'm loving the Siege line and can't wait for more. I mean, the only other Siege figure I have is just Siege Flywheels, but that's just because of the obvious reason. But this guy is also incredible. So if both of these figures are showing how great these other figures are, I can't wait to pick up more. especially the Decepticons. Like, Soundwave looks amazing, Shockwave looks great. We're getting reflectors now, and that Brunt figure. But in short, the Siege line overall looks great, and overall, Siege Megatron is astounding. If you want a great Megatron toy in Voyager scale, get this guy. He's great. So that's been another review from me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been 01 Transfan D #1. I'll talk to you all next time. Take it easy.